He's got a full package athletically.
You talked about the raw physical tools. Then you factor in the two things as a big that I really value: great hands and quick feet. And he's got that going for him. So you can't go through him, you can't go around him, and you certainly can't go over him. I mean, what's left?
We can only hope to contain him, as they say. Pass to Meeks. He dishes it to Jackson. Got a piece of it. For three. Detroit, no good that time either. The Heat leading by 4. Winslow, wide open. He fires. Richardson kicks to Whiteside. Johnson inside. Working on Tolliver. Johnson gets the bucket. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Inside, here's Tolliver. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Amari Stoudemire, who's checked in for Miami. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Detroit. Well, last season, the Pistons didn't reach the playoffs for the 6th consecutive season. They're making progress, but as we can all see, still have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, you know, they were spoiled for a while there. How about going to the playoffs for 1996 to 2009? So it's been a rough stretch here of late, but you get the feeling that the building blocks are in place for another push.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Richardson kicks to Johnson. Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Jackson against Dragic. Jackson drives in. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Dragic dishes to Johnson. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. No good from Dragic.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Meeks passes to Tolliver. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And Stoudemire, the bucket on the assist by Dragic. Stoudemire's got his first bucket in this one. To the middle, and he dumps it down.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
And guys, Reggie Jackson was at the end of a yo-yo last season. He starts in Oklahoma for an injured Westbrook. Westbrook comes back, sends Jackson to the bench. Then Oklahoma sends Jackson to Detroit, where he fills in for another injured starter in Brandon Jennings for the rest of the year.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Chris Bosh is checked in for Johnson. Bang comes in for Winslow.